because he's officially a resident of Florida.
Is that what it is? So tell me then, why does the BBC have to do anything if it's in Florida?
They don't. Basically, if someone says something he doesn't like, he takes out a lawsuit against them in the hope that will be enough to stop them from doing the thing that he doesn't like. Most of the time, it just gets hushed up at the end.
Yeah.
Nothing. But in terms of being able to enforce it, I don't. Because obviously the BBC broadcasts stuff based on British law.
Yeah. And BBC being nothing but factual, of course.
Oh, no, they're bunch of cunts as well, but the fact is
they really are.
They could, this wasn't something that was broadcast in America, so therefore I'm not sure how it falls under their jurisdiction at all.
Yeah, I just don't understand that. So if they just decide to ignore it, BBC, surely there's nothing can be done about it. Surely they can't just say, right, we're gonna shut down the BBC. They can't do.
They think they'll look like they're not being taken seriously or they're being called untrustworthy. But no one trusts them anyway.
Yeah, exactly. They should be used to that, isn't it? Yeah.
Everyone, the right and the left, both hate the BBC. So it's
yeah, you're absolutely right.
There's no real point for it.
Oh, he's got banned. The slider, whatever. What is he? Skeleton rider in the Olympics. Ukrainian, he had a special helmet designed with some people who had died in Ukraine, and the IOC said you can't wear it. You're banned. You can't wear the helmet. We're going to ban the helmet. Yeah, and
when you said you can't wear it, and it started with you, and I thought they were going to say you can't, but no, apparently you're banned was what they were going to say.
So they've actually banned him now, rather than because he was going to ignore the IOC and still wear it when he slid, but they've banned the guy from going down the.
So what's he got on this thing? Just like dead people?
Well, obviously it's photos when they were alive, not when they were dead. But, yeah.
No, but as in like as a thing of
memorial. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So no one dead is allowed to.
Yeah,
have their image shown at the Olympics.
Yeah, but you're out wearing a fucking rainbow armband.
Well, they're not allowed to do that either, are they now? Because it's all these things are classed as being political gestures.
I was going to say nobody died from bumming, but yeah, no, that's probably not right, is it?
I'm sure someone somewhere.
Holly Johnson's still going.
I was going to say, forgot the 80s existed.
But by still going, I meant he's still alive. I didn't mean he was just going out.
He's on a 25-year bender.
That's a hell of a session, that is.
You're crawling
out some blood.
Tell you what, you're crawling out of that one, aren't you?
And well, the worst one is obviously Boy George because he handcuffed that guy to a radiator, which makes him a criminal and also a really bad plumber. I mean, I've needed to get a plumber at short notice. And I'd hate it if they turned up and they meant to fix the radiator and all they did was chain a young guy to it.
Although a lot worse has happened with the gas man in Bottom.
Gas man. But I remember when the gas man showed up and I said, "Cripes, it's the gas man." And he didn't get the reference. So I thought, surely if you're a gas man, every time you go to someone's house, there's a 50% chance that someone's going to make a reference from that episode of Bottom. He was just hit him with a frying pan.
Repeatedly. Come on, it's just a joke. Come on.
My mate nearly choked to death watching that.
So funny. Did you?
The first time it was shown, he was having his dinner.
Yeah.
And he was laughing so hard whilst trying to swallow, and he nearly choked to death.
I'll tell you what's sad. If you ever watched the interview Ed Edmondson, I think it was last year, about his relationship with Rick Mail, because they've gone on for decades, haven't they? They've known each other for best part of their lives.
Rick had that accident, didn't he? He weren't the same after his accident.
That's right. Yeah, and obviously Ed Edmondson said after he had his accident, he said things did change a little bit. It became a bit more strained, and it was harder to know where he stood. It was.
He couldn't remember stuff like basic stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, he said it was straight. Oh my God!
Aid was doing like the directing and stuff as well, while performing, which doesn't make it easy for him.
I've just seen this as well. Totally changing the subject. Raheem Sterling joins Feyenoord until end of the season.
You're joking.
I saw this. Chelsea released him from his contract. He was on 375 grand a week. And when they say they released him from his contract, the only way that happens is if they pay him off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they paid him up for the rest of this season, like 6 months or whatever, 375 grand a week. So he's probably gone to Feyenoord to play and go, 10 a week, mate, that'll do. I'm fucking loaded. I've taken Chelsea to the cleaners. Do you know he was at Arsenal last year? Cool. I only know this because I read it in an article.
Yeah, I did know that, yeah.
No recollection of that happening.
Yeah. His career is such a strange one.
Yeah, it is.
Promised so much, delivered very little.
He's always been a shit finisher, though. No matter where he's gone, he's always been a shit finisher.
Yeah.
But that's bad when you can earn that sort of money.
There was a time where it was, you can't finish, but he's young, he'll learn, he's keen.
He'll get better.
Yeah, and then it reached a tipping point, and then he just went straight downhill.
Yeah,
you get these, and the fact that he's like 31 now, and like a couple of years ago, he was still considered like potential.
Yeah.
So he's like potential veteran.
Yeah.
And
that's it's called a carton coal. That's what it's called.
Well, from what I gather, he's. I don't want to go all Ron Atkinson here, but
dear,
that's the sort of
that's Daz's job.
I know. Yeah, that's the sort of portrait that he's painted as being, and he's not like that at all. He's quite a down to earth, happy go lucky sort of. I want to play. Mate of mine, he's around the England setup, and he says when he was with England, he was just really encouraging, really enthusiastic. Trained like a delight. So I don't get what it is that's caused it.
Maybe he was just playing shit a lot.
Yeah, possibly. At 375 grand a week, I think
it's not bad, is it?
Playing shit.
That's the problem with Chelsea. They sign these players on like 6-7 year deals.
Yeah.
And if they don't work out, they're stuck with these players on huge wages for that long. Man United are the same. That's why they can't get rid of some of the shit that they've got.
Get rid of them. That's right. And there's no point moving on because you're only going to get paid off of that. Anywhere else?
That's what I mean. Like Rashford at the moment is being paid 300 grand a week by Man United to play for Barcelona.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's same as Jadon Sancho when he went.
I don't even know who he plays for anymore. Is he at Chelsea Villa. Is it Villa on loan from Chelsea? Is that right?
I can't even tell you anymore.
Or is he on loan from Man United?
I don't know now. He said that.
It's like Harvey Elliott. That's a waste of talent.
Oh, that's a shame, that is. Yeah.
But what's his agent doing?
That's a stupid move. If you go, I mean, he's a great player. The problem is he plays in a position Villa don't play, and Liverpool don't play.
No,
so he's only ever going to be a plan B, isn't he?
So when plays for Villa on loan from United.
Okay. So Harvey Elliott's really good. It's just that if they haven't got a place for him in their first team, there's no point in them buying him. No. And also, if Liverpool
why would you go?
They can't. The only thing that can happen is that he can be recalled by Liverpool this year. Villa were wanting money for that to happen. You go, well, no, you got this guy on loan and with a view to a permanent deal. If he plays 2 more games, I think they have to buy him permanently.
Right. But
then what are they going to do? They're stuck with a player that they don't want.
Yeah, they said they don't want to buy him. So
they tried the old emotional trick, didn't they? Saying, well, the only person that's getting hurt here is the player, so I think you should remove your contract demand. The contract demands that they agreed to and signed at the beginning. I hasten to add. But you're right.
If Liverpool got any sense, they'd have him back because there's such a lack of creativity in that team.
Yeah.
That so much fucking sideways passing. It's like a midfield of Ray Wilkins. To 5 Ray Wilkins.
David Batty's.
How did Crew get on anyway on Tuesday night? The reason we're recording this late is
technically it wasn't. It was the.
Don't say Johnson Paints.
No, even worse.
If you fuck this off to go to a Johnson's Paint game,
no, it's even worse. It's called the
Johnson's Paint Reserves.
I don't even know. I think it's called the Cheshire Cup.
That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
It is, and
so it's Wilmslow in it.
No, not even teams is that good. I don't think
it hasn't even got a sponsor. That's how bad it is.
Jeez.
Is it the Cheshire Cup or the Seniors Cup? Hang on,
it's Seniors Cup.
It's called the Senior Cup, but it's not for seniors. If you know what I mean, the Cheshire Senior Cup.
It's not like the really old guys playing in Father Ted in the five-a-side game.
It involves teams from Cheshire, Greater Manchester, and Merseyside. It's been going since 1879.
That's a long game, isn't it?
It just feels longer.
Basically, it's my sort of hometown. We've got a football club, and they got to the semi-final. Who were playing Crewe also they put their kids team in it as well. So went to watch that, and my mate's nephew was playing for Crewe. So we went to watch them, and Crewe won.
Oh, right, okay. I was going to say, I knew there had to be an actual reason why you went to this shit show. Yeah. But the winner of the Cheshire Cup goes into the Intertoto, of course.
I don't even know. Like, which Crewe are now in the final? I couldn't even do the finals at.
Yeah, well, who else is in there? Players with a decent name.
Oh, you're not going to know any of them, I don't think. Cheadle Town, Sandbach United,
Town, yeah.
Runcorn Town, Stockport Georgians.
Of course.
They're a very old team, aren't they? The Stockport Georgians.
Warrington Town, 1874 Northwich.
Of course.
Hyde United. Chester were in it at one point. Camel Laird, 1907.
I mean, if Crewe don't win this, they want fucking shooting.
They really do.
Yes, we have the same thing every year, and we never bloody win it. But yeah, it was good. Absolutely piss wet through. But, yeah, we won.
Yeah. So essentially, the players who aren't good enough to play for Crewe reserves or youth or whatever, they've made up a cup so they can say, "I've played for Crewe."
Kind of, yeah. To be fair, of the starting 11, there was probably 2.5 sort of first teamers who were coming back from injury or haven't had games for whatever reason, and they were the worst players on the pitch. The other 8 or 9 were sort of 15, 16, 17-year-olds who were just fantastic. You know, you look at them, you think, "No, I wish I was that good." It's quite depressing.
That's it, though. When they're that old, that's what it is, though, isn't it? It's a case of 16, 17. You're raw then, and you've got your own talent.
They just fucking
they
run.
Coach it out. They coach it out of you.
Well, I mean, at Crewe, we kind of pride ourselves on I won't say. I'll be careful with my words, given the court case. We like young
boys.
Yes, indeed. But we do coach them.
The court case the court case is about previous people who worked at Crewe, not about Edgy.
Yes, that is true. Yeah.
Oh, don't kind of stab the word allegedly.
So yeah, they get coached in the Crewe way, which is basically pass and move.
They get groomed in the Crewe way.
Full circle back to bumming.
And he did have a full circle, didn't he?
He did afterwards, yeah. But yeah, they're like, well, like I say, 16, 17-year-old. They're all really fucking tall. You know, taller than I expect 16-year-olds. And they just fucking run for 90 minutes. And they come off the pitch, barely breaking sweat. It's like, how the fuck have you done that?
That's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Has anyone seen any news, by the way?
Any news? Yeah.
NFL news, not all other things apart from
I've seen
school
something.
shooting.
No, I've seen
Clint Kubiak. No? What? Just stunned silence from Clint Kubiak. He's gone to the Raiders to be head coach.
Has he? Oh my God, I didn't see that.
Wins the Super Bowl and then goes, right, I'm off to the fucking Raiders.
I didn't see that.
Who's Clint Kubiak? Who was he? Like,
who was
he was OC at the Seahawks.
Oh, okay. That's interesting then. Why would he have done that?
But I'll tell you what is interesting though. The Seahawks offense is okay. It's not excellent, is it?
No, but also he's now a Super Bowl winning.
Oh yeah, true.
OC,
and he'll never get higher than that. Really, you know. But you've won a Super Bowl as an OC. Now's your time to go and get.
If he turns the Raiders around,
he's not going to do it the Raiders, is he?
That'll be the most incredible job anyone's ever done.
The Raiders way. I'll tell you what news I did hear. It was about your old man.
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
What paper was that in?
Ben Roethlisberger in Loot it was.
Selling an armchair.
Well used. Yeah, it's come from Ben Roethlisberger on. Did you get that?
No, you froze
No,
there.
you froze. You're about to say some big news, and you
right
froze.
at the really interesting
Was
bit.
it? Yeah, it was a case of Harry wasn't really well liked. He wasn't one of the well liked players.
I think that's the case with a lot of quarterbacks, though. All the camaraderies from all the big lads, isn't it?
I think you have to have a special sort of gene to be a quarterback, which makes you unlikable. I think it's like being a chef. You have to be an addict of some description.
Yeah, you're carrying the team, aren't you? They always look at you and say, "Yeah, it's on you."
But the person who said this is, of course, Joey Porter.
Of course.
Another person who, let's say, people had a difference of opinion on regarding his character.
Well, then
he wasn't the most popular. He wasn't the most popular person.
No, he
was a great player, but he wasn't the most popular.
He called out James Harrison as well, I do believe.
I wouldn't do that. I'm still scared of James Harrison.
So I'd never call him out ever. I remember. Where did he go to? Did he go to the Bucks? No, went to the Bengals.
He went to the. He did stints at the Patriots.
Yeah,
and
did he go to the Bengals? I'm sure he went to. Did he not go to Bengals?
He might have done. End of his career, he did a few different teams. So he kept retiring, and then teams would have injury, and then they'd go, "Do you want to come and play for us?"
Was it Bengals? Because I thought it was the Bengals when they were on. Yeah, did go to the Bengals when they were on. What's that show called? Hard Knocks, and they had this nose tackle that were on. He's just been drafted, and he's massive guy. I can't remember his name, but he's a big guy, and he's beating everyone just proper. He's just like bang, bang. And James Harrison's just watching in the background, and everyone's going, go on, James, see if you can do him. He said, I don't need to try. I beat him with my eyes closed. And this nose tackle saying, oh, yeah, whatever. And do you not know who this guy is? And he's James Harrison, he's such a psycho. Proper This is one of the players you would never want to play against. So he sat down. He said, yeah, no problem. So he just walked up, sat down in the seat, linked, and this new lad's going, yeah, come on then, boy, come on, boy. So James Harrison just said, ready when you are. And he just went, bang, and took the new lad straight down. His arms were massive, was James Harrison. Absolutely massive.
Just before he's a great player. He was a great player. Just before the Super Bowl, they dropped this thing. It was the 50 greatest Super Bowl plays ever. The NFL channel put it onto YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
This will be worth a watch because James Harrison will obviously be number one. No, not even top 10.
Give over.
Number 12. Apparently, that was the 12th best Super Bowl play ever. I don't know who they asked for this. Probably fucking Brian. Also,
the Immaculate Interception.
He only got 12.
That's apparently the 12th best ever play in a Super Bowl. That one that was essentially a 14-point swing in a 4-point game, and he intercepted it and ran the length of the field. That's the 12th best.
Oh, it was against Arizona as well. Oh, he's a big lad, isn't he? Oh, come on. How have you not brought him down there?
Some top blocking, I think they are going to call it.
No, ineffectual tackling.
It's one of the slowest 100 meters ever.
I was going to say, yeah. He's still going. Still going.
They put oxygen to him at the
end. They did. I remember
he just laid in the end zone. They brought him oxygen because he'd never run that far in his life.
Flat out. Is he dead?
He was for about 5 minutes after.
He landed on his head. He did it. He did his neck in as well during that.
What was number one then?
Fucking helmet catch, which is a fluke.
Edelman?
No. David Tyree.
Oh, of course it was. Yes, it was Tyree.
It wasn't even a scoring play. All it was a fucking first down.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it was. Fucking NFL. What do they know? This is apparently official. I didn't say how they came to the conclusion that it was that. But you go
bullshit.
Right. The best play in NFL history, Super Bowl history, it's got to involve at least someone scoring.
So where was the fridge?
The fridge was in the top 10, and he ran it in from like a yard.
Half a yard, yeah.
You go, well, how is that? Big lad touchdown from half a yard, or big lad touchdown from 100 yards?
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't like that. What was who got that touchdown in the corner for you? It weren't Barrett, but Santana. No, hold on.
It's Antonio Holmes.
Antonio Holmes. What was that?
That was in there. That was higher than James Harrison.
Yeah.
Although that was actually a pretty good play.
It was a good play. It really was.
But either way, it's not a fucking 100-yard run for a big lad, is it?
I know, that is harsh. I think that.
So I tuned into that. So after quite a dull season for the Steelers, I thought I'll tune into that. We'll win something. No, it didn't even win. So disappointed. Talking of disappointments,
the Patriots.
If the Steelers don't get Aaron Rodgers back next year, like so already this this new rebuild of the Steelers is started well. They're in talks to try and get Aaron Rodgers back again. One of the alternatives they're looking. Have you seen this? It's someone who's currently retired.
David Carr?
No, it's Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, of course, it's Derek Carr.
David Carr is next one on the list.
I think they prefer Alan Carr, wouldn't they?
Are you past it? Yeah. Okay. Do you want to be Steelers quarterback?
Is that legit, Derek Carr?
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, the Saints still got his rights, but because they've now they've drafted 2 quarterbacks since then, they're probably not going to want him to resign. So they'll release him.
What was he out for? What was his injury?
Did his shoulder in? Yeah.
And he's getting on a bit, isn't he? Is he?
36,
I don't think. Yeah, not compared to Aaron Rodgers. He's not. Well, so this would be like a young quarterback for the Steelers to get in.
Whippersnapper.
There's also talk of the Vikings going after him because, well, McCarthy's played 9 games in 2 years. They might be concerned about his durability.
Yeah.
And they're also concerned that Carson Wentz might come back in if he gets injured again.
Jesus Christ. No one wants that.
Carr's not that bad, is he?
No, he was good. He was a really good quarterback. It's just that he's always been at bad teams, so he'll fit in well.
You said that.
I've seen it. The eyes don't lie.
The fact that he's not been at the right team, you might have a Sam Darnold on your hands, shit up until the point you get into the team that needs you, and then look what happened.
Yeah, but he was retired because of an injury. If you retire rather than earn $30 million, chances are the injury's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Why? When did he retire?
Well, the team you're playing for is really bad.
It was only last summer, wasn't it? Because they had to go into the season.
One season,
Rattler. Yeah. Maybe the recovery time has actually helped him, but who knows? Either way, it's not the rebuild I was hoping for. If that's
obviously, he didn't fancy coming back to the Saints with such a shit line. Think I'm not going to get killed. Not a chance.
Maybe. Although Saints line's improved, so maybe he'll be all right there now. And also on the subject of injuries, brief one. There is an electrical substation near the 49ers training facility, which people think may be causing lots of injuries for the 49ers.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, and when you read, all right, it's proper tinfoil, that stuff, but, at that point, you've got to think, well, maybe they're onto something.
Take anything, you grab anything, don't you, for that?
Yeah, it's one of those ones that if it was someone if it was a team who hadn't had a ludicrous amount of injuries over the last few years, then maybe people would just go, it's rubbish. But the fact it's been the 49ers, you go, yeah, might be something in it.
Honestly, you grasp anything. I just want to go to we'll get there eventually. No, the Super Bowl. I think I was
Super Bowl. Okay.
Yeah. Who were we talking to? It might have been Callum and Kyle. Don't call me Lyle. Jenkins. Don't call me Jenkinson.
Williams.
He got mentioned.
He did. Well, you said he got mentioned. I never said it.
Was it you, Edgy? When I said, he's just got a. I did. I messaged Edgy. Then very next play, he got intercepted.
Intercepted. That's right.
He did. Yeah.
Did he actually do anything in the end?
He got
I think he caught
one pass,
a punt.
7 yards.
I think he caught a punt as well.
Right. Okay. Oh, he's a returner.
Well, he didn't return it.
How the mighty have fallen.
He took the fair catch on it, but it's
But he still had to signal for a fair catch, of course, and he did well.
He remembered to do that, and he remembered to put his arms out in front of him to catch the ball. So you can't knock it for technique.
If you call for a fair catch, but then muff it, does that still count?
Yeah, no. You still got to catch it.
Yeah. Probably didn't do that.
Yeah, because if you drop it, it's if you knock, it's not catch, is it?
And it's not fair.
Although I've noticed on some of these fair catches that are called that I just wonder if they did drop them, but interference be called because players still go right in the face, don't they? They don't give him anything.
I thought the rule was if they got touched at all, then it was called.
Pretty much, it's supposed to be. But if sometimes one of the receiving team players knock the other players into them, in which case it's not. But they still sometimes call that as well because refs in it.
Yeah.
What can we all do? Who can do the best fair catch signal out of us three?
I don't know what it is. Oh, is that it? Yeah.
I think Edgy's was the best. It was almost like an epileptic fit.
To be fair, that looked like panicking that everyone's coming out there.
If that was happening to me, I reckon my fair catch signal would be similar to Edgy's one.
Yeah, with a lot more brown trousers.
Yeah, it's punts are dangerous, aren't they? You know where if you're a punt returner, I think they should get more than a kick returner because a kick returner, obviously you're getting that ball in the end zone 5 yards out, and you can see the field in front. And if you're punting, the ball's up in the air for like 4.5 seconds, and you're watching it for 4.5 seconds, not knowing what the fuck's coming at you.
They never get run back anymore, do they? They never get run back a punt because of the hang time
rare.
now. The punters are so good now.
And if you're in an outdoor arena or something with the wind blowing or the snow or something like that, fuck me, no, I'd hate that.
No, it can be a punt returner. Awful. The only time you've got a good chance of a punt if a kicker thinks he's really good and he decides to kick the coverage, then you've got a bit of go to. But no, they're so good they don't. I'll tell you, Seattle Seahawks punter, I think he did 3 really, really good kicks inside the 5.
Yeah, he did. Really good. Yeah. I mean, they didn't need that, but it's like nice little Brucey bonus, isn't it?
I love it how the game was that dull.
I mentioned Brucey. He didn't do his fucking impression. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so I didn't know if you meant Bruce Allen or
Springsteen.
Yeah. Or
Willis.
Someone else. Yeah. So the game was that dull. They actually called him possibly for an MVP. The kicker, the punter. They were a dreadful game, weren't it?
I don't think it was. We might as well talk about it. It was New England Patriots 13, Seattle Seahawks 29. Your opinion on this Super Bowl very much comes down to whether you appreciate watching great defense or not. And I do, so I quite enjoyed this. But I can understand why people just want to see touchdowns and like big plays, and I can understand why they want
spectacle. And the pin-up of the sport, you do have to take your hat off to how good Seattle's defense were, but from a spectacle, it was.
It's not their job to make it a spectacle, though, is it? It's their job to win.
It's not. You supposedly got to the best 2 teams of the season, and
not necessarily. No, I'm going to start you there. Not necessarily the best 2, the best team of each conference.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Super Bowl was the NFC Championship game, wasn't it? That was the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's fair. But if anything, it's probably more directed at Patriots that they didn't. There was a lot of the fact that the defense for Seattle was that good. It stopped them from playing, but the Patriots didn't help themselves.
No, they didn't.
They were absolute garbage.
They were, and also they kind of fell off a cliff in the playoffs, didn't they?
Yeah.
People didn't really notice. They went, "Oh, Houston, Stroud played shit, so they didn't have to do much." There was a bad weather game in Denver, where Denver didn't even have their quarterback.
Yeah,
they kind of had, I don't want to say an easy run, but a relatively easy run to the Super Bowl, and their offense wasn't really called upon that much. All of a sudden, in the Super Bowl, where they need to make some offensive plays, they didn't have any.
They were off the boil, weren't they?
Yeah.
You'd also argue that the same argument could be applied to the whole season. They didn't have the strongest
schedule.
No.
Terrible.
I know you've still got to win the games that are in front of you. I get that, but it does have that feeling of England getting to the final of a World Cup only because it was
Colombia.
All the good sides on the team. Teams on the other
it's
side.
called Southgating these days.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. They properly Southgated it.
We got to all these games. Did you beat anyone good ever? No.
Georgia.
Well, fuck off then, you waistcoat cunt.
True story.
I'm paraphrasing slightly,
but to give Seattle the due, it was a great performance. It was brilliant. But Brian says I thought it was called Dan Quinning.
Was that no pegging, Brian? Definitely pegging.
Should know that by now.
Yeah, come on, Brian. There's no more experienced.
Did we see who got the MVP in a game dominated by Seattle's defense?
Yeah, Kenneth Walker.
Walker, wasn't it?
Walker.
Yeah.
I reckon that was a get out decision because they could have picked fucking anyone on that Seattle defense.
Has anyone won the MVP? Actually, a team.
I believe. At one point, someone's defense got the MVP.
Yeah, I
remember all of the defense.
Yeah.
It was a long time ago.
Mm.
And when the Bears defense won it, they still had to single one out, and they gave it to Richard Dent.
Yeah.
But they could have you could have picked 10 of them. But it's a good job Walker got a few yards in this game because otherwise they would have had to give it to a defensive player. And they don't like giving defensive players their due.
No, I hate it. It shows you how much of a not spectacular the game was. I think Drake May's stock's gone down quite a lot. I think off the postseason. I think he's really, really, really struggled.
I'll just sort of counter that and say because I was going to do the MVP betting odds.
Okay.
Well, for next year.
For next year.
Yeah.
Drake May's third.
They won't even get a sniff, I don't think.
Derek Carr first.
Let me just hang on. You might have to give me a minute while I scroll down.
He's just above Josh Johnson.
He's not on the list
yet.
Malik Willis is above him.
Malik Willis was great when he played this year.
Oh, okay. Josh Allen is favourite. Lamar Jackson second. May third. Burrow third.
When are they ever going to learn?
For fuck's sake.
And Herbert is fifth. No Mahomes, who's sixth.
Well, he's injured, isn't he?
Well, I don't know if he's going to start the season, do they? So,
Dak Prescott, who's wank, Brian, is eighth.
Team.
Yeah, but if you look at the top earners table, he's still up there.
Yes, right up there.
Can I just say as well? I was going to say Jason Myers kicked, was it 5 field goals?
Yeah. And again,
first player ever to get 200 points in a season.
That's my stats gone. Thank you very much.
Hey, sorry.
No, because it's the Super Bowl, it's stat heavy.
Yeah,
so
it is. Yeah.
I've actually got about 9 to choose from. So,
according to Brian, Dak should be top 3 because Lamar Jackson's passed it. I mean,
no,
Dak
he runs it.
Dak never had it, didn't he?
At least
Lamar had an it to be passed.
True.
I just going back to the game. I don't think Sam Darnold played well. I think
didn't have to.
He didn't have to. You're right. But he's still awful. He's probably one of the worst quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl ring. The defenses did play well. Even the Patriots defense played well. But it's almost like they strangled Drake May. It's almost like they've played safe with Drake May. Now we know that he went in injured. We don't know how serious the injury was, but or is still with his shoulder. But he looked awful. He reminded me of, no word of a lie, Caleb Williams last season, where he held onto the ball far too long. They were making the wrong reads. The passes that he got to the touchdown, fantastic, great. But we saw that on one drive, and after that it was like
thing for me was, one of the analysts, I can't remember who it was,
Chris Collingsworth.
I don't know who that is.
Tom Brady.
Sam.
It wasn't Brady. It wasn't Brady. It wasn't Quackers. No, basically saying that as the half wore on or the game wore on, and he was under pressure because they were getting that far behind, he was losing the ability to just throw simple passes. And he was demonstrating there's about 6 or 7 plays where the check down was on, or somebody was just 5 yards, and he was wide open
trying to make a play,
and it should have been his first read.
What was he the best in the league at?
The short passes.
Completions.
Yeah. So he just abandoned all that, whether it's the pressure or whatnot, just trying to go for the 20, 30 yard Hollywood shit to get back
Not
in
his
it.
game.
Didn't
Not
need
his
to
game.
do it. Didn't need to do it at all.
So someone said that if you looked at the top offenses from last season,
I think it was Simon,
and you saw how Drake May played against them. Even when the Patriots won the game, they were his lowest rated performances of the year. So it's not like he stepped up against the better defenses.
No,
the better defenses shut him down. And so even by beating the Broncos and the Texans and stuff in the playoffs, it wasn't down to great offense. It was more down to their defense shutting the team down.
It was.
For a while, I thought this game could finish 3-0 because
felt like that.
They scored on the field goal on their first possession. And for 3 quarters, the Patriots didn't get inside the Seattle half. And you go, 3-0 might have been enough. That's not a stat. There's no stat saying longest before getting in the other team's half.
The Patriots only had 2 plays in Seattle territory in the first 3 quarters. Farthest they advanced was the Seahawks' 44-yard line, and that was on their first drive.
And then they got sacked. He got sacked back into his own half, didn't he?
Yeah.
That's not going to win you a Super Bowl, is it?
No, I think it was it the Patriots line that had the rookie left tackle, left guard, and they really, really struggled.
Will Campbell.
And there's another one either inside or outside of Campbell, and they were both.
Campbell's been brilliant all season, but he wasn't great in this game.
Patriots left tackle Will Campbell gave up 14 pressures on 53 dropbacks, good for a 26.4 pressure rate as per next gen stats. I don't know whether that's good or bad.
No, it's not. They usually get 90s.
Right. So that's
it's one of those things where you go, yes, everyone admits the Patriots had an easy schedule, a relatively easy schedule. But so have they really been tested? 14 wins is probably too much for that team. What might have been better for them is to get like a 10-win season and then build again. But they might have gone too far too soon. It might have a knock-on effect, like a negative knock-on effect.
The Washington effect, I think they call it.
The Washington effect. When he got to 9-0, even though it was just 3 field goals, that was game over.
Game over, absolutely that.
I thought, are the Patriots capable of scoring twice in this game? I went, no. They got 2 in garbage time, as it turned out, but,
Yeah.
I did call that. I knew it was going to be the fourth quarter. I said it very early on that it's going to be a really turgid shit game, and then there's going to be 40 points scored in the fourth quarter. It was nearly
it was same as last year, wasn't it? Where it was over so early.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was funny last year.
Yeah, it was funnier last year. But what do we think of halftime?
This is what we're all here for. Come on, Daz.
Well, before we hear Daz's thoughts on it, I'm glad Brian's in the chat actually, because he sent me this his official review of the halftime show. So let's listen to that.
Excuse me.
Oh, hi, Brian.
Oh, Brian. Welcome.
You doing something with your hair?
The top knot's gone.
The top knot's gone. That's what it is. Yeah, the top knot. I thought there was something different.
Okay, so so Brian very kindly sent us this video message. How could he watch the halftime show?
Hello, I am Brian. I watched the Super Bowl LX halftime show and I am so confused. First, it wasn't even a Dallas Cowboys game. It was the Seattle Seahawks versus the New England Patriots. I still don't know why the Cowboys weren't playing. I told mommy I wanted America to show the best team on TV. And she said, not everyone can be Cowboys. Like, that makes sense. So the halftime thing started and there wasn't a football team dancing or anything. Instead, this man called Bugs Bunny came on and he was singing and dancing. It was colorful and loud, and a lot of grown-ups seemed to clap. But I kept yelling at the telly, where are the Cowboys? Bugs Bunny isn't even a football player. He's a singer from Puerto Rico in Spain. and he mostly sang in foreign, which made me very annoyed because I kept shouting, "I don't understand him," over and over. I asked Daddy what he was saying, and he just shrugged and said, "He's famous." That didn't help my tantrum one bit. There were special people with him, like Lady Gaga and Ricky Martin. They danced and sang too, and the whole field was like a big, colorful party. But none of them showed any Cowboys jerseys. No Cowboy signal, not even a tiny cowboy hat. So confusing. Some bits looked like a wedding happened right on the field, like in the middle of the show. I kept thinking, why are they getting married? I thought this was football. It was all sparkly and nice, and not a football thing. People on the telly said a lot of adults liked the show because it was fun and full of dancing, music, and different colors. Some viewers said it was one of the best shows, but I still want Cowboys to dance next time. Others said they hated it because it was in foreign and they couldn't understand it, just like I didn't understand it. There was also a bit where he held a football that said, "Together we're America," which sounded like he was trying to talk about people being nice to each other or something. I just wanted someone to say, "Go Cowboys," at least once. Some grown-ups on social media were screaming about it. One big person even said it was terrible and nobody understands the word. I kind of agree, because I didn't understand anything and there were no Cowboys. But then other people said it was a beautiful moment and that lots of people loved dancing and the energy that just made me more cross because I didn't get it. There were also 2 halftime shows. Apparently one official, one with Bugs Bunny, and another weird all-American one online with a guy called Kim Rock. Daddy said that was all politics stuff, and I don't know what the politics is, but I just wanted Cowboys to appear. So my final verdict, no Cowboys and I wet my pants again. Some people liked it, but I still don't understand why a halftime show has nothing to do with football. Next time, more Cowboys. Fewer weird singing people. Or at least let them wear Cowboys jerseys. Now, I want my tea. Mommy, me want nom nom. Where mommy booby? Me want nom nom. Now. Ah, there's booby. Nom, 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 nom.
You going out, Daz?
Nom, 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 nom.
Thanks for that, Brian.
Brian, yeah, insightful.
Yeah,
it was. Who thought we would have we'd have got an insightful review from Brian at short notice as well.
thanks for that, Brian. I don't think I could have put that any better.
Wouldn't let me change his picture to put a top knot on it or make it set in Canada, because AI says we're not allowed to accept those sort of images because it's got bollocks on its chin.
What? It says it's not allowed to do the image even though he's got a fucking pair of testicles on his chin.
Yeah, it didn't say that, but that's the only reason it wasn't going to allow me to change it. Was that it got bollocks on his chin? So we're doing. So that was quite in depth. Daz, I reckon you hated it
When it first started. Me and Kel looked at each other and thought, "What the hell's going on?" Because it just seemed to be like we were just saying stuff in microphone. When it first started, I don't know if you remember that. I mean, we looked at each other and thought, if this is it, it's going to be a shambles. And it turned out to be shambles. I know it's for TV. The halftime show is for TV. It's not for the audience who's attended the game. It's not that. Usually they sell tickets just for halftime show, and they come in and they watch the halftime show. And they've decided to put up bushes around the field so people couldn't watch it who were in the stadium.
I can watch it on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, well, they could do. And shit. In fact,
Just leave it there.
That's it. That's it. Yeah, just shit.
I think what summed it up was I watched it on Sky. So we had Fitzmagic were there. Jason Bell was there. And Sue, the comedy and Sue were there. And that twat I don't like, Neil Reynolds, not a fan. And it went back and said, "Oh, the place is really jumping. Let's look at Phoebe." And Phoebe was dancing through it. It showed clips of Phoebe dancing, and
Phoebe.
And it went back to Fitzmagic, and he says, "Well, to be fair, no, I don't think it was great at all. Like that proper, like he said, it just didn't like it. Weren't good at all." And Sue's face just looked like someone had been standing on his toes. He just never smiled or anything. And Jason Bell was always like,
I don't mind.
Jason Bell would just like bright colours moving around.
I think it looked like Collider Superscope.
I don't mind him saying he didn't like it. The feed I was watching, I don't even know what channel it was, and then it cut back to after the show, it cut back to the two of the whitest, oldest men you've ever seen, and there is no chance on this earth that they understood the show, knew what it was all about, and they were saying, "Weren't it? Oh, he's really good, wasn't he? Bad Bunny. Oh, really enjoyed it."
Yeah, shocking.
Bit of permanent marker on his hand.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad Bunny.
For me, it's not my sort of music. It's not going to be whether it was in English,
exactly,
whatever. It's not for me.
But I preferred his brother Jive. To be fair,
that's one for the kids. I thought as a spectacle.
I mean, Jive Bunny is an out-of-date reference on its own without the Glenn Miller records it was playing.
Come on, everybody.
Come on.
Yeah, as a visual spectacle, it wasn't that bad. I sort of enjoyed the themes and everything, but it was just shit.
Yeah, it was shit. Well, they said, "Oh, the stadium were rocking," and I thought, well, it never really panned in or around the stadium. It was always so obviously
lost in the hedge. That's why.
I think it was.
The cameraman's still there.
It's like a maze, but they've got all the everyone's coming out now with the phone recordings, the video recordings from the phone, and just nobody. Everyone's just stood there, just shaking their heads like, "What the fuck's going on?" Then, of course, the usual.
They cut to Krusty. He goes, "What the hell was that?"
and of course, you always get the people who comment on that and say, "Oh yeah, but look who's in it. It's white privileged men." Well, it wasn't, because I saw at least 3 black guys there. I saw at least 20 women there. So it was a proper cross match of things.
It's quite there. It was a rare cross section of cultures involved in it, which hasn't happened at the Super Bowl for a while. It's either been like all white or all black in recent years, hasn't it? So there's been very little crossover. Hey,
I know there's a lot of talk over.
Is he dead? Everyone all together.
The Hispanic market is the last untapped source of new viewers for the NFL, and that's why they've done it. But the other thing I learned is that Bad Bunny is the most streamed artist of 2025 on Spotify. Never knew that.
I never even heard of him until
19.8 billion streams last year.
Yeah, weird, isn't it?
Whoa,
that's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I quite enjoyed it. There you go. Each there.
Fuck off! Did you enjoy it?
I did. I quite liked it. I quite liked it.
Get the fuck out of here, you fucking idiots! Fuck off.
I don't mind Bad Bunny anyway. So when we mentioned it a few weeks ago, the same. How can I say that? I don't know. Because I don't understand it. I kind of have a problem with the lyrics. I just like the melodies and stuff like that. I think
there's no melodies there. It's all he was doing is going. Says
the Oasis fan.
Awful, absolutely shit. Whether it's Spanish or whatever, it's awful. He couldn't sing. It was shit.
Well, that's not his style. He doesn't sing. He's a rapper, isn't he?
It's not. You can't even rap.
Is that what you call it?
It's shit. Absolute shit.
The thing is, I like a lot of like non-English hip hop as well because of like the rhythms and all that sort of thing. So not understanding the lyrics isn't a problem for me. So I quite liked it.
I didn't like the tune. I didn't like any. I'm a big advocate of Lady Gaga. But
I think it's a miss.
So a big when Ricky Martin turned up, I thought, "Oh, Ricky's here, living La Vida Loca." No, not even singing that. They just come on and started singing.
You know how big he is worldwide, Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin.
Yeah, he's fucking huge in terms of
but so's Lady Gaga.
Latino countries. Well, she's big everywhere, but he's like so big in like always like Spanish-speaking countries and that kind of
Yeah, and I think that just shows you how far behind these Hispanics are. Liking someone from 80s and 90s.
liking people singing in Spanish.
Yeah.
He's not appearing from the past. He's big in the present, but because we don't like him, we just don't.
I like Ricky Martin.
Well, why haven't you bought his album for the last 20 years?
Because he hasn't sung
They're all in foreign. They're all in foreign.
I mean, he's been releasing new music for the last 20 years, but just not in your market.
Because I don't really follow Ricky Martin so much.
You're not that big of a fan.
Since he took that injunction out on you.
Since he went all bloody Hispanic.
No, I'm afraid what will happen now is the NFL will publicize this as the greatest triumph of halftime show ever, just for pure wokeness, and that's all it was.
It was pure the wokeness. Fourth most watched halftime show in history.
How do they know?
On views.
Who said that? How do they know?
Broadcast
viewing figure. I think they use a system called the Nielsen ratings in America.
Yes, they do. Halftime show drew 128.2 million viewers.
That's bullshit. That's probably recorded by someone as shit as BBC making shit up.
And your mainstream media.
It didn't say they all. Maybe they all agreed with you. Maybe 120 million people watched it and they all thought it was shit.
No. What you see, I'm going to disagree with everything. It was on 120 odd million people's televisions. I thought 120 odd million people watching it on television decided to watch 30 seconds of it, think it's shit, and they went off and made a butty, but left it on TV.
Can't you say that about anything with big viewing figures?
Absolutely.
So it's
fucking.
So
terrible.
The most watched things is mainly people not watching it.
Give us a little bit of his song now. Go on. Can you remember anything?
The problem is, if I try and do an impression of it, it will sound like one of your racist accents.
To be honest, it's going to be better than the actual Bugs Bunny singing himself. Absolutely dreadful. How people get like that, I've no idea.
To be fair, as I'm approaching my
There's the Oasis fan
365-day streak on Duolingo for Spanish, I actually understood a little bit of it.
Did you?
He said, brother.
Did you like the song where he asked for directions to the swimming pool?
I eat apples. Oh yeah, that's how he sang. Yeah. There is a stat from the Super Bowl viewing figures, which I've just stumbled on. This year's Super Bowl set one television audience record. The audience for the game peaked at 137.8 million viewers during the second quarter. That's a record. So the most people watching it during the second.
Bullshit.
Of the worst game ever, probably.
Well, no, they tune in the second quarter because they're the ones who want to be there for the halftime show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I thought.
So the people who aren't watching the game
making a butty.
Yeah, they tune in to watch to make sure they're there in time for the halftime show, and then as soon as it starts, they fuck off to make a butty.
Make a butty, too.
Yeah.
To be fair, I thought I've not heard of him. I don't know his music, but let's give him a try. And I said,
you didn't think that at all.
No, you didn't. Yeah, you decided well in advance you hated this foreign bloke, and you're just trying to think of all the things you could have an issue with.
No. Okay, sorry.
and then saying someone singing in Spanish is woke.
Your words, not mine. So
no, your words. You said it earlier.
What put me off him? Some Spanish woman from NFL went and interviewed him. Okay, and he said, "Oh, you're great," blah blah blah. And I looked at his suit. I thought, "That's his dad. That's his dad just died and passed it over." Or something.
Half-mast, were they?
No, it was like 12 sizes too big. And I'm thinking, all right, he's got to change this. Then it showed him come out in exactly the same suit. I thought, well, who's this dick? Anyway, I said to Colin, don't say anything, because Colin's heard of him. I said, and he doesn't mind him. I said, right, let's have a listen to this. And as soon as he come out, and the first 5 seconds, he lost me.
Well, you gave it a good go, Daz. That's the important thing.
I did,
you lasted longer than any of us thought. 5 seconds was plenty for making your mind up on something.
Yeah, and that was it. It finished for me. Just he lost my interest. I usually like Lady Gaga, but I just can't even listen to Lady Gaga either. What I hate about NFL
Lady
shows
Gaga
is they recycle, don't they, a lot? Lady Gaga's been in NFL Super Bowl now probably about 37 times. Beyonce usually gets a little stiff. She's been in Super Bowl shows sometimes, like 25 times.
Lady Gaga's always available just in case Toya has to drop out.
I think. Well, again, or is it Janet Jackson drops out?
Fucking hell. 20 odd years ago, man. Get over it.
Have you heard of the woman's clothes chain called Zara?
Yeah.
That's who made his Super Bowl outfit.
Really?
Yeah.
In Trafford Centre, Zara.
And that's what I mean. It's like that's proper random.
Yeah, that's just shit.
Did anyone watch any adverts? If you're watching on Sky, you
watch on Sky.
Adverts.
No.
I was watching on the NFL Network, and they weren't good. They weren't a good bunch this year.
Really not.
There was a Matthew Broderick one which seemed to be on a lot, but no, none grabbed me attention.
In fact, I tell you what,
they're all over YouTube the following day, and it's the first time I haven't bothered to go and look at any of them again. So
I've seen a lot of reports there saying the terrible set of adverts. But I think when you have such a shit half of football, you want half time to be uplifting and not proper walkist and shit, and have someone coming on and
why is it
sing along?
Why is a Spanish man singing in Spanish woke?
Well, just all shit, that pouncing around and fucking about.
Okay, why is pouncing around and fucking about woke?
Just the messages that fuck off. Just get on with it. Just
what are you trying to say?
We're all American.
Why can't you have somebody that you like?
Why can't Oasis be on it?
That's a fair point.
If you don't like clothes being too big for performers, you're not going to like Liam Gallagher's coat, are you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, at least they're relevant.
Well, he's relevant, just not to
me.
You.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly that.
He's had 18.7 billion streams on Spotify this year.
Yeah, who's playing that? Who's playing that?
18.7 billion people.
It's a Latin people, yeah. They've just got bloody YouTube, for God's sake. So they're bound to.
Fucking hell! It's like that guy who's up for the Reform by-election. He won't go into that fucking place. I'm not going to the hustings. And then have loads of local people there.
No, I just think that
getting out of their mud huts.
It's been a shit first half. We knew we weren't going to be a good Super Bowl. I know they've already booked him, but just cut his show by half or something. Get him off, and just come on with something, and just get someone who can dance to or sing along to. I thought next year,
we've got this
the karaoke show.
There was a lot of sort of shouting, "Oh, why this is an American halftime show for American people," very reformy.
Well, no, it's not for American people because whoever wins the game, they're the world champions. Well, therefore, it's for the whole world.
True.
For winning a national event.
I didn't know this. I won't lie, but Puerto Rico is considered American, isn't it? In terms of politics and voting and all that. So he is an American. Yeah. And none of the kicking off was done when Paul McCartney did it, or Coldplay, or The Who, or anyone else that's not.
I don't know. I was kicking off when Paul McCartney did it. He sounded terrible.
Well. He was dreadful.
He got Bad Bunny. Now, I didn't like it, but I sort of understand why. It's just American shit, basically, isn't it? You could have got Usher or fucking.
They've had Usher before, so you should be fucking grateful for Bad Bunny, even if you don't like him. It could have been the Black Eyed Peas again. If they invite the Black Eyed Peas back next year, it's because of people like Daz moaning about Bad Bunny.
Usher, I think, was the third most halftime show. Hang on.
There's an underlying theme, isn't there, really? Like, you've got Beyonce who comes on quite a lot. You've got Lady Gaga comes up. As what's her name done it yet?
Rihanna,
Swiftie.
she did it.
Swiftie, Rihanna's done it.
She's from Puerto Rico, isn't she?
Swiftie.
No, Rihanna. She's from.
She's from Bahamas.
Is she? Oh,
yeah. Has Swiftie on halftime show yet?
No, it's
not yet.
Though, isn't it?
Yeah. Apparently, she wants paying for it, and the rest of them are all smart enough to realise if you do the halftime show, it more than pays you.
Yeah, but she doesn't.
When you've already got money,
does she? Yeah.
No, she's already got the money. So what's the point? So the theme is here usually dreadful singers,
biggest pop stars in the world. That seems to be the theme.
Yeah, so why aren't Oasis there? They should have done that.
Biggest pop song
Maybe,
in the
maybe
world.
they were asked.
Not
Maybe they were
Blackbird.
asked 30 years ago when they were actually popular.
No, it don't matter because don't matter because the Who did it, and they were way past the peak. Roger Daltrey goes singing away.
They were legends.
Yeah, they're legends.
If Oasis is still alive in 30 years' time and playing music, they might do it.
Do you know I'd love next year as a Super Bowl? No word of a lie. Rolling Stones, they'd be phenomenal.
They've done it.
No, but do it again.
But it wasn't their heyday then either.
I don't think they will.
Rolling
Bruce
Stones.
Springsteen needs to do it.
Yeah, imagine how long the halftime would be.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Yeah,
that would be a while. But I think there's so many people. I think music's that poor these days. I think you've got to go back and get some people from the past.
You just want white men with guitars.
White men with guitars. No, 3 chords with an optional fourth on some songs.
And a Parker.
Listen, I don't mind Milli Vanilli or Lenny Kravitz.
Yeah, he likes all the modern acts.
He just asked for the Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones, Milli Vanilli, Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz. They do. Why good Super Bowl would that be? Them 3 coming on stage.
I mean, I'd be out making a butty.
Woke nonsense.
I saw the Stones right when I was about 17 or something like that. I went to see the Stones live. So I thought,
you just come out there.
They're not going to be around forever. It turns out they are going to be around forever. And I went to see them on their farewell tour. Since then, they've done 9 more farewell tours
with about an extra £100 on the ticket price.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
I think someone like that'd be great. Just even if you only get doing 50%, get someone else like that in. Bring Who back, and it'd be fantastic.
Well, it's never been
Weller.
one
Paul
act
Weller
anymore.
comes in. Yeah, Paul
no
Weller
one in
comes
America knows who Paul Weller is.
They will do when they're finished. Get Happy Mondays. Bring them on.
Fucking hell. Jesus.
Get Bez on.
I don't think they're allowed into America.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way the Mondays will get into America. Right. So after half an hour talking about the halftime show and the adverts, anything of note happen in the game? Second half. Cooper Kupp.
More of the same.
I just wanted to mention Cooper Kupp. 5 years on from his MVP performance, he essentially went to Seattle as a cast-off and gets another Super Bowl touchdown reception. It's his second ring. So fair play to him.
Good for him. Yeah. He's a likable guy, isn't he? So yeah, I was happy with that. So I'm just quickly going back to the stats. There's not really a lot of standout performances on offense or defense either side.
Did your guy get to anything? Because your guy was in the Super Bowl.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Did
he
get on the field?
No, I don't think he did. I think he did.
Edgy, I think Edgy's won then. I think Edgy's won.
With 1 catch for 7 yards.
Yeah.
Yeah, your guy did something in the Super Bowl.
Get in. And that'll always be on his CV, won't it?
Well, you got Smith and
I mean, it's a pretty bad CV if 1 catch for 7 yards is on it. But
yeah,
but saying that, Smith and Jigbo, he caught 4 for 27. So
they were double teaming him massively, though.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, and the game was over, so they didn't need to have like much of a long passing game, did they? I just thought we could just give it. Walker can just run it for first downs when we need them, get to field goal range. That's all we need to do to win this game.
It was nice to see it played not in like a stadium, not in a, what do they call it? Indoor stadium. You know, with a roof on. It's dome. Dome. It's always good to watch football on a field, open to the elements. Watching it like that.
It's a good thing about playing it somewhere that is going to be relatively decent weather, because anywhere up north is going to be shit in February. So that's why they'll play dome games. But I think it's important they mix it up and move it around.
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise, just be in Pasadena every year again.
Yeah, don't want that. Do not want that. No, so overall, I'd rate the halftime show maybe 2 out of 10, and the actual football Super Bowl maybe a 4 out of 10.
I will give the Super Bowl 6 out of 10. All of those 6 points are for the Seattle Seahawks defense.
Yeah.
Halftime show, I'm going to give 7 because I genuinely enjoyed it.
Fuck off.
I'm not a fan of Ricky Martin, so that might be why he dragged it down a bit.
I'm going to give it Cinco.
Don't stop with that fucking foreign muck in here.
What's that about 40?
350 days of Duolingo, not wasted.
Two potatoes, is it?
Oi, Pedro, sausage, egg and chips. Come on.
So you give it 5. What's that for? 5 for the game?
No, for the halftime show.
Okay,
the game. If anything, I'd probably say the game was worse because it was a non-spectacle. It was over. You knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, but you knew what was going to happen before the game even started, to be fair.
Well, yeah, I know, but you at least expected...
I thought the Patriots would be better.
Yeah, to put up a bit of a fight, you know. If it had been sort of 7-all, 14-all at half-time, you know, all right, you think there's still a long way to go, but they just...
Didn't go, did the Patriots on offense at all?
Didn't
get going.
Hang on. I think they had 8 consecutive punts, didn't they?
Yeah.
And 5 of those are 3 and out. You know,
yeah.
Why am I
staying up till
fucking 3 o'clock to watch that shit?
Because of what forced these 3 and outs and these punts. I thought the defensive play from Seattle was fantastic, and
it was.
I find that brilliant to watch. Just like completely shutting down everything New England tried, and it's. I find that side of it fascinating. Anyway,
I tell you what, I was disappointed at.
It's going to be foreigners at half time again.
No. What was disappointed about on the offense of New England was they've got Hunter Henry, who's I think is quite a good tight end. We know that Drake May completion rate usually is really good, and you think just fine, but he didn't throw to him hardly. And I think it's almost like they tried to bamboozle Seattle, but at the end of the day, they bamboozled themselves. It was weird.
Well, the run game was shut down pretty much
straight away.
Off.
Yeah, straight away.
He was trying to get it to Diggs and to Booty, and you'd think Hunter Henry would be their like 3rd down and short option. Yeah. They were never getting to 3rd down and short. No. They were normally on 3rd and 15 or something because he'd been sacked on the way down. So
6 sacks for me, but his pressure rate, his pressurized nearly every time he stepped back.
Like I said, I thought it was great to watch, and I've seen so many people moaning about Super Bowl being a shit spectacle. And I went, but from this side of it, if you're looking for points scored, yeah, it was shit. If you're looking for one of the best Super Bowl performances ever from a whole defensive unit, you saw that, and it's one of those things that will be appreciated more in years to come rather than watching live audience. I think
let the furore over the halftime show die down, and then you can remember the game.
Oh no, he's still furious.
Yeah.
No, I can tell.
I'll use up a few more stats here. So,
hold on, Edgy. I just want to bring out one player I thought had an exceptional game on defense for the Patriots. That was Gonzalez. I thought.
Yes, yeah.
He was everywhere. He broke up 2-3 players. I mean, he were excellent.
2 touchdowns. He saved.
Yeah, I thought he played really, really well. And what really pisses me off about that is me and Callum looked at each other
because he's called Gonzalez, which is funny.
Yeah, no, it was a case of we picked Emmanuel Forbes before Gonzalez, and Emmanuel Forbes got released last season and he's shit. And we could have had Gonzalez, who's a proper good.
This is his first full season that he's played. He was in our team of the year that we did, Christian Gonzalez. He's an absolute superstar.
He is
corner.
Really good. Sorry, Edgy, I had to bring that
up. Right. Patriots quarterback Drake Mays, he had 6 sacks in the Super Bowl, which pushed his total to 20 in the postseason. That's the most sacks of quarterbacks taken in one playoff run. So that does sort of allude to the fact that he didn't have a...
Did he beat the record of Joe Burrow from a few years ago then? Because Burrow...
Must have done.
Yeah, it must have been Burrow's record because he got sacked so much that season.
Just to add insult to injury, May lost a fumble in the Super Bowl when linebacker Derek Hall strip sacked him late in the 3rd quarter. That gave May 7 fumbles this postseason, which is tied for the most ever in a single playoff run. So most sacks, most fumbles.
Proper struggled. Yeah. What do we think of Drake May? Quickly, what do we think of Drake May now? Is he going to be?
Oh, he's
Lamar,
he's a
Lamar?
great, brilliant quarterback, but he's.
He was off it on the day, wasn't he?
He wasn't helped by his O-line not being as good. But if you play a weaker schedule, you get to the season, like the climax, you're playing tougher teams every week, and it's not really a surprise. Texans, Broncos, and then Seahawks. He didn't do much against any of those. So maybe it's because that being in the Super Bowl is above the level that they're at. Jumping from 4 wins to 14 wins is incredibly rare for a reason.
So have we overhyped Drake May because of the season schedule? And will next season kind of see where he is?
It remains to be seen, but yeah.
I don't think we have, because I think we all said last year in a 4-win team, he looked really good.
He did look really good, yeah.
I think there's got to be a correction somewhere. He's not a 4-win quarterback, and I don't think he's a 14-win quarterback. He'll have a winning record, and I think that'll be...
After watching him in the postseason, I think he struggles. I keep going about his injury, and fine. Every player gets injuries. And I've really liked Drake May throughout the season. And I know his O-line, especially the left-hand side of the O-line, didn't help him. But he just kept holding on to the ball, doing the wrong reads. I don't know. We'll see next season where he is, I think, for real. For sure.
I think but he'll be a better quarterback for this losing run.
Let's hope so. Yeah.
Well, I think the Patriots, they're so far ahead of schedule in terms of where they expected to be this season. They were probably hoping to be in the wild card mix at the start of the season. And so to go on this, like a Super Bowl appearance run, they probably weren't anticipating that. But it's just the way everything's just fell into place for them this year. But the AFC was overall quite weak, I think, this year.
Yeah, I agree. And the roster, I think they turned over something like 70% of the roster. 30-odd new players.
It's the most ever new players in a Super Bowl team. But they've still got cap space as well. So there's going to be more players coming in. So I think the Patriots are going to be a very good team for them. They've got the right coach in place. They've got the quarterback in place.
Yeah.
They've got room to do some manoeuvring in free agency and that kind of thing. So I think the Patriots are going to be very...
Yeah, why not?
Seattle, though, what's the future for them? Are they going to go on and become the dominant team?
No. They'll still have a dominant defense. The offense stops them. Darnold stops them.
I was going to say, are they a quarterback away from there being even though it seems bad to say it, because he won 27 regular season games in the last 2 seasons.
More games in the last 2 seasons than any other quarterback, hasn't he?
But no one thinks he's any good. No one thinks he's any good.
Well, I kept saying this. Can you imagine what Seattle Seahawks would be if they had a decent quarterback?
Yeah, they wouldn't have won the Super Bowl.
They would have won that Super Bowl. It was similar to when the Ravens won it 25 years ago.
With Trent.
And what did they do? Win the Super Bowl? Drafted a quarterback.
Yeah, they did.
Because they knew that their defense had won the Super Bowl for them, and thought that they were being held back on offense by their quarterback. And it feels to me like, as good a record as Sam Darnold's got, I don't think he's the one to take the offense forward. They might be able to maintain their current standard, but maybe bring a quarterback in and have him there next year and have a guy in the background learning from him or whatever. But long term, I don't see him as being a superstar DJ. Superstar.
Here we go. I think as well, because I don't know the contracts or anything with the Seattle Seahawks this season. I don't think it's a great loss losing the offensive coordinator at this moment in time, because I don't think they're overly great on offense because of Sam Darnold. If they got a really wacky offer for Sam Darnold, like a couple of firsts maybe.
We don't want him.
No, that's it. Who wants Sam Darnold though coming to the team?
Even you could have Derek Carr.
Super Bowl
Vikings would probably take him back.
Yeah, possibly would. And you think if they got a quarterback, say the level of, let's think, someone, I'm going to go probably Caleb Williams, that sort of mid-tier quarterback, because I still rate Darnold as just under mid. I know he's a Super Bowl winner, but I think if they just had a better quarterback, I think they'd be unstoppable for a few seasons. Seahawks.
I think his limitations will stop them from being like a dynasty, as they say.
I agree.
Right, we do need to rattle on.
Yeah, we do.
With a couple of things. Yeah. The final scores from our season-long predictions.
Course,
How many did I win by?
I got 181 points.
I must have been close to that.
The plebs got 168 points. Daz got 2 points.
Ooh.
Yeah. Edgy got 1 point.
Well done, Edgy. What? Oh, beat you by 1.
Fucking hell.
Oh, that was close.
Who won last year?
Well done me. Daz won last year.
Yeah.
I think. So well done me. And just out of curiosity, I did tally up if we had brought the wheel in.
Yeah.
And
you still won. All right, move on.
I won and Daz was second and you were third based on that as well. So what the wheel has done is essentially nothing. Yeah. It's other than the actual total scores.
Wasting your time, wasting my time, and Edgy's time.
But what a beautiful multicolored wheel it is.
Beautiful. Needed more green.
The other wheel made up for that.
Can we have it in Spanish next year?
See.
We'll wait and see.
All right. Just going to see what else we need to go through. Quickly going to go through what we predicted.
Oh, yes.
Start of the seasons. All right. AFC East. Me and Edgy went Bills. Daz went Patriots.
Yeah.
So 1 to Daz.
Yeah, never in any doubt.
AFC North. We all went Ravens.
Never in any doubt.
AFC South. Daz went Texans. Me and Edgy went Colts. No one went for the Jags.
Why would you?
Basically, we suck. That's what these.
It's not going well, is it?
Yeah.
AFC West. Me and Daz went for the Chargers. Edgy went for the Broncos. 1 for Edgy.
Yeah, well done, Edgy.
NFC East. This is where we score. All went for the Eagles.
Yeah.
As was proven last time, the worst division in football.
Yeah. NFC.
NFC North. None of us went for the Bears. I went for the Lions. You two went for the Packers. NFC South. We all went for the Buccaneers. No points there. NFC West. NFC West. I went for the Rams. You two went for the 49ers. None of us went for the Super Bowl champion Seahawks.
Yeah.
We even had a chance to change some of these as well, didn't we?
Yeah. The ones that were changed,
Patriots.
There were a total of 5 changes. Only 1 of them got a point. So we changed it mid-season and still got it wrong. Right, overachiever. I had Caleb Williams. Daz had Bengals to the championship game.
Yeah.
Edgy had Bryce Young. So one of us gets a point for this. It's between me and Edgy.
I'm going to say Bryce Young.
You don't like Caleb Williams, though. So.
Yeah, exactly. Not a fan.
Oh, God.
You're getting a point here, Edgy.
I know, yeah, but I don't agree with it. I think it's Caleb Williams.
Okay. Well, I think it's fucking obvious it's Caleb Williams. But
it is, isn't it? Yeah.
As much as, but I do think Bryce Young has had a better season as well.
Yeah. It's a begrudging vote for Caleb because he could have had a point, but
but this is what the most improved player though, isn't it?
No, it's the overachiever.
Overachiever.
I'd say, yeah, okay. He won like a really tough division as well, and his play improved a lot.
And he's now the franchise holder for yards for a quarterback, which you don't get that for.
Well, anyway, starts at first 2 quarters.
Right. So come on, this one's going to be more. I think Daz might win this one. Underachiever. Daz had the Chiefs not to be in the top 2 in their division, and he was correct.
And that's from the start.
That's fair. Yeah.
Edgy had Micah Parsons as an underachiever, which wasn't true. He was really good until he got injured.
Yeah.
And can anyone remember who my underachiever was? Super Bowl winning quarterback Sam Darnold.
Was it Sam Darnold?
My underachiever of the year.
Right, so it's not you then.
No.
I think it's got to be
best record. I went for the Ravens, Daz went for the Eagles, Edgy went for the Bills. It was the Bills who had the best record of those three teams. But Edgy gets that one. Worst record, I had the Browns, you two had the Saints, and I think by one win, was the Browns.
It was. Yeah.
They got 5 and the Saints got 6.
Correct.
I had the Saints down no wins at all.
Win-lose record up. Edgy had the Raiders, which actually went down. Daz had 49ers, but I think theirs went up maybe 2 or something, or 3 this year.
Yeah, 3 it was.
I had the Patriots, who got plus 10 on the year. So I'm having that one.
I remember thinking to myself, "Oh, Raiders, that's a really good shout." I'm in with a shout.
I've only got to win a few to make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Get more.
Yeah. How many fucking manage that?
Win-loss record down. I got the Vikings, who had 5 less.
Yeah.
But you two had the Chiefs. Who had 9 fewer wins this year. So you split that one. So I think you both get a point, or you get half a point each.
I think a full point makes no difference.
No points.
Well, it might do, because it's incredibly close. So at the moment, it's all square. First coach fired. Can we even remember who this was?
Guy from the Jets, wasn't it?
It was the guy from the Jets. Yeah. And we all won. No, that was last year. And they didn't fire the guy this year. It was a Titans bloke, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
And we all went, why on earth didn't we think of that? None of us got this one right. Saints, Giants, Dolphins. The Giants did fire their guy at the end of the season, but it's too late then, isn't it? So, Rookie of the Year. I don't think any of these deserve
Was it Chewbacca?
Well, me and Edgy had Egbuka, who was good for half the season. Yeah. Daz had Genty, who was okay in flashes.
Okay for good 2 games.
Yeah, so mediocre. I suppose Egbuka was better over the course of the season. So
who actually won it?
Give you that.
Cat McMillan, bloody hell.
Yeah, it wasn't a great year.
From Panthers.
Wide receiver yards, we do have a winner here. I went Chase, Daz went Lamb, Edgy went JSSSSN. Edgy gets that one.
Go on, Jackson Smith and Jigaba.
Running back yards, we do have a winner here as well. I went for Genty. Edgy went for Henry. Daz went for Jonathan Taylor.
Did JT hold off on that, did he?
Super Bowl champion.
Keep moving. Go on.
Yeah.
Ravens, Eagles, Ravens. No winner there. I suppose the Eagles at least made the playoffs, but...
Yeah, barely.
MVP.
No one picked fucking Stafford, did we?
No.
I had Lamar Jackson. Daz had Jaden Daniels. Edgy had Josh Allen.
No points.
I don't think no one deserves a point. So I finish on 5. Daz finishes on 5. Edgy finishes on 6.
Yes, he wins something. Woo!
Well done.
Get in.
Edgy knows his shit.
Yeah, I know I am shit. Yeah.
That's his shit, not his shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're essentially done. Just time for Edgy's interesting stat.
Edgy's interesting stat.
So it's technically 3.
Oof.
Seahawks QB Sam Darnold achieved a pair of firsts on Sunday. He became the first quarterback from USC, which I'm informed is a college. To start
University of Southern California or Carolina.
Yes. Yeah, one of them. Yeah, well done. Or Chicago.
Yeah.
Or somewhere else, we'll see.
It's not a state.
First one from USC to start and win a Super Bowl, but he also became the first quarterback to have ever played for the Panthers to win a Super Bowl. The other one is the running back Kenneth Walker. He got 135 rushing yards, most in the Super Bowl since former Denver Broncos running back Terrell Davis.
Yeah.
He rushed for 157 yards in Super Bowl.
But he's no Timmy Smith.
32. And we have already mentioned it in the show, but Jason Myers' 5 field goals were that's Super Bowl really history, most in a Super Bowl by a kicker.
Yeah, and you cannot argue with that. Well done, actually. That was really good for one.
Okay. Okay, and bringing it down, time for Dazzler's Fact Attack.
Dazzler's Fact Attack.
Only got one, and I don't mean And I don't mean Juan, of course, who's the brother of
Just so
Bad Bunny.
woke, Daz.
Exactly. So,
But hang on, his name's Juan Bunny.
yeah. Sorry, no.
Oh, he's gonna have to play in David's cricket team.
It's actually Juan Bunny. But yeah, just a quick one. This one. So Super Bowl, probably a question that gets asked a lot. Do people get paid for winning the Super Bowl? And the answer is yes, they do. So as it happens, each member of the winning team received $171,000.
Get the fuck out of here! Really?
Yeah.
Who gives them that money then?
It's just the NFL do.
Yeah, it's a prize pot.
Yeah.
170 grand.
171,000.
If you imagine it's split like 70 ways.
I was going to say per the roster.
Yeah.
And the coaching staff and all that kind of thing. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, that's $7,000 more than last year's total.
So do you get that for the
grand.
conference winners and the divisional winners?
No, it's just the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl
Winners. Yeah, so you get paid big money anyway. Then, but what is good?
So,
like if you're a kicker,
some will have contractual things as well if they win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
so they could. Some will have won hundreds of thousands, possibly $1 million from that one game.
Hell.
Go on. I'll give you one more. Seeing we were talking about money. Also, another question that gets asked a lot. You get Super Bowl rings, obviously, and how much do they cost? Well, this is how much
to
they
manufacture,
to make. To make. So they reckon it's anywhere between $30,000 to $50,000 a ring.
And
they're fucking ugly.
And they are, very ostentatious. Does 70 people get one, or is it just the starters?
Yeah.
They all get one, and they design them themselves as well. Not all of them will have an individual design, but between them, they will say this is the design of the Super Bowl. They will all get one of them. So there's not like a standard issue Super Bowl ring.
I can give you one more if you want on money wise for the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. So people ask me what sort of food's available at the Super Bowl while we're there.
Do they really ask you that, Gus?
Anyway, so I thought it was quite reasonable because for $15.
People ask me, did you put this flag here
on this lamppost?
So these were the prices. So it was hot dog, reasonable, I think, at $10. I think that's reasonable, isn't it? What's that, about £7 something like that?
Yeah. That's cheaper than Wembley.
Yeah, so a sausage, bacon, cheddar bratwurst, $15. But a bulgogi cheesesteak, whatever that means, bulgogi, some foreign muck.
A Boy George cheesesteak.
Yeah, $18. But the LX burger for a bone-in beef shank, a mirepoix demi-glaze blue cheese fondue on a brioche bun would set you back $180.
Fuck off. What,
they can probably afford it if they can afford a Super Bowl ticket, to be fair.
Yeah. So this is just at the normal food kiosk?
Yeah, well, into the stadium.
What was it called? An
LX burger.
Yeah, you know, in The Simpsons, they always have that same student character who's working like in a low-paying job. It would have been served by someone like that.
Oh yeah, of course it will. Yeah.
It happened again.
Look, all right. Have you seen it though?
I have seen it. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's not what I had in my mind.
Yeah, and if it's got the word "large" in it in America, it's going to be fucking.
It is fucking. This guy needs 2 hands to hold the tray.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's but I'm just saying it's end of the day. It's just a burger.
No, it's not. It's a joint of beef on a fucking bun. That's what it is.
Sounds great.
It does look good, but I wouldn't pay 180 for it, would you?
Well, no, but I'd eat it if someone else was paying.
Yeah, yeah. Or if there was 8 of us that wanted to go up, shares on it.
Fancy a burger? Yeah, go on then.
Yeah, I'll get it. One of these. As someone who is partial to a freebie, I would definitely have this if it was available.
To be fair, it is intended. It was served to serve 4 people. Although, is that like on any
45 quid each. This is getting more and more achievable all of a sudden.
Yeah, but there's not. Jason Kelsey ate one in about 3 minutes.
Is that serving suggestion like Aldi's, packaged curry? Serve 4.
Yeah, nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's 4 ants. Well, the thing is, we'll need Edgy to. We need Lefty to stick around in the Patreon for I think 10.5 years, and we'll be able to afford one of these burgers.
I think he'll definitely do it because he's forgotten his login.
Yeah, he's forgot his login apparently, so he can't get into cancel. So that's how we work. That's the cancel his card.
qbscpod@gmail.com